Hi, mystery writers. Well, we're going to tackle the mystery endings again because it's so important. If you want readers to be your fans, how you end your mystery is super important. It's just really important because how you end it is what you what emotional response you give your reader at the end of your story. And for mystery readers, the response that you want to give them is satisfaction. The mystery was solved. That's what you want them to take away. That's how you want them to feel when your story is over. So let's look at this. Readers and the mystery tropes they expect drive your mystery endings. Um, Readers have expectations about mysteries, and in order to give the readers a satisfying mystery, you're going to give them several mystery tropes. So there's going to be the baffling crime. This is the thing that your detective has to solve, right? It's the foundation of the puzzle of the mystery. And you have your key character, the detective, who's committed to solving the crime. You have a concealed killer. You have the killer's cover up. What is it that they're doing that keeps your hero detective from discovering them? You have the whole discovery process and elimination process that takes up the majority of your book and keeps your readers guessing. Um, you have the evaluation of all the evidence and clues, including what suspects say. So you're sorting the true from the false. This is something that mystery readers expect. And finally, you have the identification and exposure and apprehension of the villain. And it's the reveal. It's when finally, after all of this puzzling, you you reveal who the real perpetrator is. And if you've done a good job, your reader said, I should have guessed, but I didn't. All right. That is that satisfaction that they've read a good mystery. They wanted to solve it themselves, but they didn't. You were one step ahead of them all the way, although you left them clues. They just didn't see them. Okay. The creative enjoyment for us of writing comes from meeting those expectations while telling a unique story. We each have a unique story to tell, right? So all the fun and games of writing a mystery must come to an end before the reveal. All those puzzle pieces, all those questions raised, all those interesting suspects, all the subplots that you created with, say, a love interest for your detective or the detective's sidekick learning um, learning a skill like blacksmithing, it doesn't matter. All those subplots need to come to an end before the reveal. Uh, when your story reaches the reveal, your reader feels like your mystery storytelling contract with them is over. At the beginning, you promise them, hey, this is going to be a mystery. Here's the detective. Here's the crime. We're going to solve this, and there's going to be some problems along the way. Um, and then at the end, you are delivering your promise. All right. So you once again you want to wrap up all those story threads before the reveal because, as I mentioned at the beginning, you want to leave them with that satisfaction of the mystery puzzle solved. we finally arrived at the truth. All right. So, what the reader's expectation really means for you is that your story ends when your sleuth finally reveals the killer. That's why you want to wrap up all those other things before the reveal. So, no long epilogues, no wrapping up subplots or story threads. You want to do that all before the reveal, because as far as the reader is concerned, the mystery solved and the story is over. I know it's happened to me a couple of times when I'm reading a mystery and the mystery solved, the villain is revealed, and I look and there's like many more pages, and I'm like, the story's over. And I'm like curious, why is there so much more? But I often don't read that so much more, and I know many of your readers are going to do the same thing. That's why I'm saying, if you want your readers to read to the end and feel satisfied, save the big reveal till the end. Uh, Actually, saving the reveal for the end of the story is one of the ways mysteries can differ from other genres. Once you present the reveal, the story's over in the mind of the reader. And a quick closing after the reveal is the best way to bring your novel to a conclusion. One final scene, consequences of the reveal. All right. Any television mystery series can provide you with a model of how to accomplish this quick ending. A look at Midsummer Murders, Murder, She Wrote, two classic series that have the genre tropes down. All right. Once it's over, it's over. That's in the end. There's no long aftermath after the mystery puzzle is solved. So essentially, what you want to do, um, wait, before I'm jumping ahead of myself. Um, when your reader follows your sleuth through all the speculations and possible outcomes, the psychological power of the reveal as closure creates a feeling of pleasure for your reader. Uh, they're there to read a mystery. You've promised them a mystery, and now you're giving them that psychological reward. It's very, very powerful, and it's one of the things that will have your readers coming back for your next novel and the novel after that. So, that feeling is what you want to linger in the reader's mind when they finish. When they've closed the book, that is the thing that's going to linger in their mind. It's just, oh, I really liked how they solved that mystery. I never would have guessed. I mean, all those things that mystery readers want from a mystery. So don't dilute that feeling of satisfaction by carrying on. That's today's message, is let your readers savor that victory, that sleuth victory of revealing the sleuth. Mystery readers are ardent fans. They really are. And when you meet their expectations, they'll help you promote your book by telling other readers about your story. So if you're a new author, it's especially important to give readers this satisfaction that they expect from the mystery. So once your sleuth has discovered the truth, it's time to wrap up your story. I think I must have said that about 6 different ways today, but it's so important. So for new authors, it's especially important to meet those expectations. Don't You may love the love story that has evolved with your sleuth. Bring it to a conclusion before the reveal. If you can have one final scene with your protagonist and their love interest in the garden or whatever it is, keep that really short because you want that satisfaction feeling to linger. You want your reader to remember how good they felt when they finished your story. Um, when readers like your story, they'll want more, and that satisfying feeling is what you want as a first time author. Okay, I hope that really helps. I can't say it enough. Um, and that's why in the past few weeks I've talked about this twice. It's so important. I know I was reading. Well, it was billed as a mystery. It's a story that I kind of felt was like a chick chick story, women's fiction disguised as a mystery. And so even though it was billed as a mystery, a lot of the mystery tropes were, how can I say it? Some of them were there, but they were pushed down by all this girl feeling stuff. And so if you writing a mystery, you really want to be true to the mystery tropes. So I had trouble with that story because I was expecting a mystery, and I was getting all this girl talk, and he's a hunk and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, this isn't exactly what I was expecting. You told me this was a mystery, so be clear in your genre, and give your readers what they expect. All right, thank you so much. Keep writing.